Archangel Michael says, "The door you have been knocking on has turned from iron to light tonight. The lock that once resisted you is melting like frost under a rising sun. Your name is being carried into rooms where your footsteps have not yet entered. The hour feels ordinary to the world outside, yet it carries a secret edge for you. Your life is standing on a bright threshold, steady and unafraid. This is the moment that arrives after long nights and uncounted sighs. You traveled through days that felt heavy, yet your spirit did not collapse. The ground beneath you has been quietly shifting in your favor. The miracle has already stepped toward you with purposeful feet. The universe has rehearsed this reveal 1,000 times. Your angels have cleared a path that once looked tangled. The signal to proceed has turned green and remains unwavering. Your heart has longed for proof that your persistence mattered. That proof is unfolding in perfectly timed waves. The first wave lifts your courage, the second lifts your opportunities, and the third lifts your results. You stood still when storms demanded a surrender. You held to simple routines when the noise around you tried to break them. That quiet discipline became a bridge for blessings to travel upon. The message today refuses to be ignored because it is the answer to calls you made in silence. Your soul understands this even before your mind agrees. The certainty inside you rises like a steady tide. You are not late to your life. You are arriving exactly when the clock aligns with your name. The delay was a careful preparation, not a denial. Energy gathers where attention rests, and your attention has been purified by struggle. The clutter is falling away without drama or apology. A clean track lies ahead, shining like wet stone under morning light. A door opens when inner weight finally matches outer opportunity. That balance is present now. Your intentions and your reality are shaking hands in the open. No crowded room can block what is reserved for you. No whispered opinion can fog the clarity of a calling. The path recognizes your footprints because it was designed to know them. Your angel has stood at the gate like a guardian of timing. Every attempt to rush you earlier was gently redirected. Every attempt to discourage you was quietly dismantled. This arrival is not noisy, it is undeniable. It moves like certain weather crossing a valley, sure of its destination. It does not ask permission to do good things for you. You have released patterns that treated you like a smaller version of your potential. You are stepping into rooms that reflect your actual size. You are remembering how tall you were meant to stand. The signal you needed is not a shout but a steady tone. It hums through your day with calming authority. Your next steps feel both simple and powerful. Begin by honoring the promise you made to yourself in earlier seasons. Keep the habits that sharpen your focus and protect your calm. The miracle prefers a clear table to land upon. You do not chase what belongs to you, you welcome it. You do not beg for alignment, you align your behavior with your values. You do not fear the spotlight, you let your work speak and your character echo. People who doubted you will witness quiet changes they cannot explain. Results will speak in complete sentences. Integrity will escort you into every conversation. You have waited long enough to understand that recognition is a byproduct, not the goal. Your goal is impact aligned with truth. Recognition arrives as a guest, not a master. Resources begin to flow in the shape of warm invitations and timely approvals. Support appears through precise introductions that feel like old friendships. Breakthroughs arrive with mature humility, not restless urgency. You are carrying new authority that does not need to announce itself. It sits on your shoulders like a robe that finally fits. It feels natural because it is yours by design. Your angel has placed a covering over your efforts. Unnecessary detours are closing like old side roads returning to earth. The main road is widening without theft or noise. The people meant to walk with you will feel a fresh steadiness around you. They will trust your pace and match your discipline. They will bring solutions instead of stories. A specific opportunity rises at the edge of your week. It arrives wrapped in clarity and paced with respect. It gives you room to breathe while it grows. Your finances begin to reflect structure and foresight. Long-standing leaks are sealed without drama. Clean systems replace improvisation and late reactions. Your health receives the same quiet order. Rest is treated as fuel, not a luxury. Movement becomes a regular song your body understands. Creative ideas line up like pages waiting for ink. One idea steps forward today with calm persistence. You act on it without fanfare, and it rewards you without delay. Contacts you thought were dormant reveal their value. A message returns with a better tone and cleaner terms. What once felt complicated now feels simple and workable. You remember that simplicity is not smallness. Simplicity is power without friction. It is a straight line to an honest goal. The atmosphere around your name changes temperature. Rooms feel warmer when you enter, and people feel safer when you speak. Trust grows in the soil of consistent actions. You do not chase the spotlight, yet the spotlight finds you doing good work. You remain steady and present. The attention that follows you becomes accountable to your standards. Past disappointments no longer drain your future. Their lessons have been harvested, and the field is replanted. Your harvest schedule begins now and continues through the season. The right collaborators recognize your cadence. They bring clarity instead of confusion. They honor boundaries instead of negotiating them away. Promises you made to your inner child are finally kept. You safeguard joy like fine glass. You allow play to return as a healthy teacher. Momentum grows from the core, not from applause. You build the morning and let the morning build the day. You allow evenings to close with gratitude instead of worry. Your angel stands beside your decisions with quiet agreement. The heavy pressure to please every voice falls off your shoulders. You carry only the responsibility that actually belongs to you. A letter of favor finds your name with accurate spelling and generous tone. A gatekeeper becomes a door opener. Paperwork moves through systems with unusual ease. The strategy for the week is clean and visible. One priority receives your best attention while others wait their turn. You respect the sequence and receive its peace. You return messages that matter and release the ones that don't. You track commitments with honesty. You remove urgent noise by preventing it at the source. Old comparisons dissolve like fog in noon light. You notice the unique architecture of your own path. You recognize that your timeline is sacred, not late. A new room will attempt to consult your fears. Your angel steps in first and speaks with authority. The room chooses peace and your fears leave without argument. You handle resources with measured confidence. You invest where growth is healthy, not just loud. You protect margins the way a gardener protects soil. Your words today carry a careful weight. They strengthen bridges and retire grudges. They make space for better ideas to enter. The person who once underestimated you has adjusted their vision. They approach with respect that is simple, not theatrical. You meet them with calm boundaries and unforced grace. A key conversation occurs in daylight. It moves forward because you stay factual and kind. Your clarity becomes the compass the room needed. You give yourself permission to enjoy small joy on purpose. A simple meal tastes like a celebration. A quiet walk feels like an answered promise. You are learning to let good things take up space in your day. You are not apologizing for stability. You are not shrinking to fit an outdated story. Your miracle is not a single event but a series of aligned moments. It arrives in clusters of ease, timing, and wise decisions. It is sustainable because it is rooted in truth. The phone call you expect comes with better news than you rehearsed. The meeting you scheduled lands on the exact tone you needed. The result you prayed for shows up dressed in clarity. You speak with your future like a respectful partner. You negotiate with doubt like a courteous guest who must leave at 9. You give your courage a daily assignment and watch it deliver. A gentle closure arrives for something that has been open too long. You file it with respect and without bitterness. The new space invites stronger blessings to enter. You schedule rest before you need it. You place joy on the calendar like a real appointment. You teach your nervous system what safety feels like. The story you are living begins to glow at the edges. Chapters that once seemed random now connect. Themes of resilience and responsibility frame every page. You express gratitude without theater. You honor your helpers by valuing their time. You acknowledge your own progress with clean humility. Your speech grows slower and more precise. Your choices grow faster and more secure. Your days begin to echo with consistent follow-through. An offer arrives that matches your preparation, not your fear. It respects your rates and your timing. It brings a path that expands without rushing. You refine your circle by gently closing doors that hold you small. You open a window that faces a wider horizon. You give yourself permission to grow without apology. Your angel protects you from performative urgency. The noise of now or never no longer grips your decisions. True opportunities honor your boundaries and improve your peace. You learn to hear the difference between excitement and alignment. Excitement is loud and brief, alignment is quiet and durable. You choose the road that lasts. You update your self-talk like software. Old scripts are uninstalled without debate. New language is simple, specific, and kind. Your miracle sits well with structure. It does not fear spreadsheets, calendars, or routines. It thrives inside healthy systems. The people who matter can feel your steadiness. They bring their best because you bring yours. Mutual respect becomes your shared currency. The outcome you once chased now walks at your side. It mirrors your posture and matches your stride. It learns from your patience and grows from your discipline. You bless the work of your hands by showing up when you say you will. You bless your mind by giving it clear problems and honest rest. You bless your future by living with present integrity. A door labeled impossible is quietly relabeled inevitable. You pass through without celebration or doubt. The room on the other side feels familiar because you dreamed it responsibly. You track small wins like stars. They map a constellation of proof. They guide you through nights that once felt empty. Your angel places a lamp at your feet and a guard at your back. The road ahead is bright enough for courage and narrow enough for focus. Distraction falls away like dull leaves in wind. You embrace patience without losing momentum. You value accuracy more than speed. You refuse to rent your energy to anything that pays in regret. A creative risk presents itself as a clean next step. You take it with measured grace. The result arrives with quiet applause. Your schedule begins to serve your mission. The urgent becomes organized, and the important becomes non-negotiable. You end the day with fuel still in the tank. You listen to your body and adjust respectfully. You thank your heart for beating through storms. You promise your future the care your present can actually provide. Gratitude becomes a posture instead of a performance. It steadies your hands and clears your head. It keeps the ladder planted while you climb. The relationship that is meant for this next chapter steps forward with honesty. It values consistency over intensity. It chooses presence over spectacle. Your home feels like a sanctuary again. Your desk looks like a command center instead of a battlefield. Your evenings return to you like calm water. You are building a life that can carry the weight of your gifts. You are choosing pace that respects the journey. You are releasing patterns that profit from your panic. A contract aligns without pressure. A payment clears without delay. A door opens without noise. You remember that miracles are not accidents. They are intersections of grace and grounded practice. They are what happen when heaven meets a life that is ready. Your angel has already placed fingerprints on the day ahead. You will notice them in the timing of messages and the warmth of rooms. You will notice them in the way problems soften when you arrive. You carry a calm authority that instructs chaos to organize. You carry a light that does not flicker in wind. You carry a map that your spirit understands. The next 24 hours will carry evidence of this message. The next week will stack that evidence into patterns. The next month will call those patterns your new normal. You do not measure yourself by yesterday's weather. You measure yourself by the promise you are keeping now. You move with a confidence that does not bruise others. Your work speaks in whole paragraphs. Your presence corrects the temperature of meetings. Your discipline sets clocks in rooms that once ran late. You are not trapped inside old definitions. You are referenced by your growth. You are trusted by your follow-through. Your miracle is not a visitor, it is a resident. It pays rent in peace, order, and steady fruit. It brings neighbors named joy, provision, and clarity. When people ask for the secret, you quietly point to routines that grew you strong. You point to boundaries that kept you safe. You point to choices that aged well. This is the season where your inside and your outside agree. What you carry privately is finally visible publicly. What you practice daily is finally rewarded openly. Your angel will not let you skip the blessing meant for you. The timing is already clicking into place. The door remains open as you step through with steady steps. Your name is being spoken with respect in rooms you have not entered yet. Your work is being evaluated with fairness. Your presence is being requested with sincerity. You are the answer to the problem you were born to solve. You are the calm in the room you were meant to steady. You are the builder of the bridge you were meant to cross. Take your tools and begin the day. Write the message, make the call, move the piece forward. Close the loop that unlocks the next door. Your angel walks with you at street level. Protection is practical and spiritual at the same time. Wisdom keeps pace at your shoulder like a trusted companion. The road ahead is not crowded because it is yours. The sky above is not empty because it is watching. The ground beneath is not silent because it is cheering. Continue as you have begun today. Guard what is precious. Grow what is promising. Rest when the day ends, because tomorrow is already softened by favor. Prepare with calm order, because opportunities prefer tidy rooms. Walk with your head high, because humility and dignity are old allies. This message has accomplished its purpose. It found you in time and with clarity. It will continue to unfold as you move. Your miracle has arrived and it is staying. Your hands are strong enough to hold it. Your life is wide enough to grow it. This is your confirmation without noise. This is your open door without argument. This is your season without apology. Step forward and let good things find you easily. Speak calmly and let your actions finish your sentences. Stand tall and let your light own its full height. You are ready because you chose to become ready. You are deserving because you chose to live deserving. You are supported because heaven recognizes your signature. Go now and meet the day with full presence. Keep the promise to yourself and to your calling. Let the results accumulate like good weather. The gate is open. The path is clear. The blessing is active. Hold your peace like a precious stone. Hold your vision like a lantern. Hold your joy like a birthright. Live this message. Prove it with choices. Seal it with consistent days. Your angel walks ahead to prepare, beside to guide, and behind to guard. Your steps are counted and your outcomes are covered. Your name is safe in the book of this season. The morning carries your music. The afternoon carries your fruit. The evening carries your rest. The miracle is here, and it likes the way you live. It chooses your address again tomorrow. It calls you by your full, honest name. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, the light that reached your doorstep is asking you to carry it inside with calm hands. The room that once felt dim is ready to glow without strain. The rhythm of your day can hold this brightness without breaking. Your breath becomes a quiet metronome for courage. Each inhale gathers focus, and each exhale sends clarity into your choices. The smallest movements now carry the largest returns. The next decision you make will prefer precision over speed. You will choose a simple action that fits like a well-cut key. The lock will turn because the shape is exact. Your name is learning new rooms without kneeling to them. You arrive with gentle dignity and leave with measurable fruit. People remember you for steadiness instead of spectacle. A conversation approaches with a clean tone. You will not defend yourself because truth is already defending you. Facts will take the seat that gossip once occupied. Your angel has arranged a sequence that keeps you from strain. Step 1 appears and invites commitment without drama. Step 2 arrives only after Step 1 is honored. You are building a daily table where blessings can land and be sorted. Order replaces improvisation, and peace replaces adrenaline. You move resources like a careful river that never floods. The door that seemed stuck responds to simple maintenance. You oil the hinges with routine and gratitude. The door swings because it is respected, not kicked. A message finds you at an ordinary hour with an extraordinary tone. It acknowledges your value without bargaining. It offers a path that stretches you in healthy ways. Your boundaries become less like fences and more like architecture. They do not imprison you, they define a house that welcomes the right guests. The wrong energy finds no furniture to sit on. You choose words that travel well under pressure. They are short enough to remember and strong enough to stand alone. They close loops that once drained your day. An idea that has circled your mind finally lands. You treat it like a seed instead of a performance. You place it in soil and water it on schedule. The people who thought you were waiting are learning you were preparing. Progress arrives dressed in order, not noise. Results speak in a tone that does not need to shout. Your focus is a lens that gathers scattered light into a single beam. That beam cuts through confusion and warms the right opportunities. The room aligns because the light is concentrated. You honor your past without dragging it. You collect its lessons and leave its heavy furniture behind. Your present becomes lighter and more precise. A simple routine stacks invisible victories. The scoreboard changes because your mornings changed. The audience notices because consistency is rare. Your angel sets a guard over your timing. Nothing pulls you into burnout masquerading as urgency. Nothing lulls you into delay disguised as reflection. You nourish your body with predictable kindness. Food becomes fuel and rest becomes a tool. Your work respects the instrument that plays it. The space you live in begins to mirror your inner order. Surfaces clear and corners breathe. Every item learns its home like a book learns its shelf. A letter of closure reaches your spirit without bitterness. It thanks the lesson and dismisses the pattern. A new chapter takes the seat with quiet authority. You accept compliments with a rooted posture. You say thank you and keep building. You let praise pass through you on the way to better work. Your finances adopt a simple framework that forgives mistakes and celebrates discipline. Spending follows values like a river follows banks. Saving becomes the quiet proof of future peace. A mentor figure appears with clean eyes. Their voice does not flatter and does not wound. It simply aligns your steps with a wider map. Your craft improves because you chose to improve your inputs. You feed your mind with sources that age well. Your output begins to carry the same durability. The person who carried doubt into your rooms is gently redirected to the hallway. You offer them kindness without offering them your desk. Your mission continues without interruption. You practice leaving things as finished as they can be finished today. Tomorrow receives a clean handoff instead of a messy pile. Your calendar thanks you by returning calm. Your angel escorts you around the hidden trap of comparison. You notice the air quality improve when you stop measuring your steps against strangers. Your lungs take a deeper breath of purpose. An invitation arrives that fits your vision at the edges and the center. You accept with steady gratitude. You schedule next actions while the ink is still fresh. Your voice today carries a temperature that soothes rooms. People listen because peace is rare. Decisions follow because peace is strong. You learn to recognize the difference between a test and an attack. A test grows you and leaves you stronger. An attack drains you and leaves you smaller. You release the need to be everywhere to prove you belong anywhere. Your presence in the right place at the right time outperforms constant motion. Stillness becomes a strategy, not a stall. A door closes that once promised everything and delivered anxiety. You accept the closure as a gift. Relief confirms the wisdom of the exit. Your miracle shows up in metrics as well as feelings. Numbers begin to agree with your intuition. The evidence stacks like bricks in a trustworthy wall. Your evenings return to you like quiet victories. You close the day with a sentence that thanks your effort. You leave the rest of the story for tomorrow's pen. You choose companions who are honest at the speed of trust. They do not rush intimacy and do not bargain loyalty. Together you move like a small orchestra that knows the same song. The next purchase you consider earns its place by serving your mission. Everything you own begins to help or leave. The room notices the upgrade in purpose. You become a patient gardener of your inbox and your ideas. You prune without guilt and water without drama. Fruit appears where attention was well placed. Your angel chairs a meeting between your courage and your caution. They agree to collaborate instead of competing. Risk and wisdom decide to walk the same road. A window opens in a wall that once felt solid. Air moves through the room and clears the dust. You can see farther because the view is finally honest. Your sleep begins to repair layers that daylight cannot reach. Dreams stitch quiet patterns of strength. You wake with a body that trusts your choices. A mentor from your past reaches out with a single sentence that lands. It arrives free of agenda and heavy with care. You reply with gratitude and boundaries. You practice showing up on time to your own plans. Self-respect becomes a clock that is easy to read. The hour hands point to growth rather than noise. Your workbench holds only the tools needed for today's build. The rest is stored, not scattered. Order becomes a companion that never argues. The habit you almost gave up on is the one that begins to pay. Interest accumulates in hidden places. Compounding becomes your quiet ally. Your angel rearranges the path of a delay meant to frustrate you. An alternate route appears that is shorter and kinder. You arrive early because you stayed calm. You treat your attention like currency with strict accounting. Every purchase of time buys something you truly value. Waste becomes rare and obvious. The favor on your name does not skip logic. It partners with logic and upgrades it. Processes lean toward your outcome because excellence asked them to. You choose to be visible for the right reasons. You allow your work to be seen because it can help, not because it can impress. Impact takes the stage that applause once occupied. A quiet strength grows at the base of your spine. It holds your posture when rooms test it. You walk out feeling taller without raising your voice. You do not let old storms advertise on your new sky. The horizon is yours to cure it. The weather you carry becomes the weather you enter. An offer returns with better terms after you declined it with grace. Your no positioned you for a better yes. Integrity invited the upgrade without swagger. You laugh at small things on purpose. Joy becomes a skill rather than a surprise. Your nervous system learns that relief is allowed. Your miracle keeps choosing you because you keep choosing order. The partnership becomes mutual and reliable. Outcomes mature instead of explode. You prepare a table for celebration that fits your personality. It is simple, heartfelt, and consistent. It repeats without pressure until it becomes culture. Your angel covers a conversation that could have turned sour. The room keeps its dignity because you kept yours. The bridge remains open for future work. You adopt a habit of finishing the same day you begin. Loose ends shrink until they are rare. Your mind sleeps with fewer tabs open. You invest attention into relationships that invest attention back. Reciprocity becomes a calm river. You travel together without forcing pace. Your words begin to carry a signature that is recognizable and kind. People quote you because truth was well phrased. Ideas spread because clarity is generous. You accept that rest is a productive act. Renewal becomes a scheduled task, not a stolen moment. Your output thanks you with higher quality. Your fears lose their favorite hiding place because light entered it. Naming them changed their size. Planning around them changed their power. You learn the geography of your best hours. You do deep work when your mind is brightest. You do shallow tasks when your energy dips. Your angel arranges a meeting between your gift and its audience. The room is ready and so are you. The exchange enriches both without imbalance. You step into leadership by serving the room first. People trust you because you carry the weight with them. Authority follows service like a respectful shadow. The mirror stops arguing with you because your words toward yourself softened. You speak with courage and candor to the person in the glass. Confidence becomes a byproduct of truth. An old habit attempts a quiet return. You notice without shame and correct without drama. Victory is secured by attention, not by anger. You discover that patience is not passive. It drives steady nails into daily boards. A good house rises where chaos once camped. Your miracle teaches you to maintain what arrives. Systems are installed where luck used to stand alone. Sustainability replaces randomness with relief. You give without theater and receive without apology. Generosity learns your schedule and finds a permanent slot. Gratitude becomes a muscle with stamina. Your calendar respects your thresholds and your dreams. Overcommitment loses its voice. Undercommitment loses its excuses. A creative risk produces a steady gain. The curve is gentle and trustworthy. You stay the course because the course is well drawn. Your angel confirms that you are safe to expand. The map widens with responsible steps. Your courage remains tethered to wisdom. You notice that distractions have less leverage when your day begins with intention. The first hour sets the verdict for the rest. Focus becomes a morning harvest. The right doors open at human speed. You walk through with a natural gait. You breathe as though the air belongs to you. Your miracle does not cancel effort, it crowns it. The crown fits because the work grew the neck. The weight feels right because strength arrived first. You hang a small sign in your spirit that says no to chaos and yes to clarity. Visitors read it and adjust. Peace becomes the dress code for your rooms. A final reminder settles in your heart with calm authority. You are not behind and you are not early. You are right on time and fully equipped. You end this day in agreement with the message that found you. You carry it forward through ordinary tasks and meaningful choices. You live it so completely that results must follow. Archangel Michael says, keep moving with calm steps because the path is already cleared for you. The blessing has weight, and your shoulders are strong enough to carry it. Your day will expand to fit what is arriving without strain. You will notice how ease replaces old friction in small, practical ways. Doors answer with soft hinges instead of hard resistance. People meet you with clarity instead of mixed signals. The work you place on your table will match your season. It will not shrink you or stretch you into exhaustion. It will shape you with respect and lift you with purpose. You choose focus like a craftsman chooses tools. Only the needed items are present and sharp. Everything else is returned to its shelf without guilt. New strength flows into your voice, making truth sound warm. Your words keep their edge without cutting people. Your tone carries confidence without a single shout. You are safe to build slowly and finish well. Speed bows to sequence, and sequence bows to wisdom. Results respect this order and arrive on time. An unexpected yes is walking toward you from a familiar face. It carries terms that honor your worth. It lands without drama and starts a clean chapter. Your body will feel the difference before your calendar shows it. Peace lowers the hidden tension you once carried. Breath becomes deep again, and your pace becomes natural. Old fears look for a chair, but the room has been rearranged. There is no place for them to sit anymore. They leave because belonging has changed addresses. You place your effort where return is honest. You stop pouring into leaky containers. You keep what holds and release what drains. Clarity arrives like a window opened on a heavy day. Air moves through every stuck thought. You think cleaner and decide faster. You begin to measure progress by consistency, not by applause. Quiet wins register as loud truths. Faithful action writes lines that no one can erase. A simple ritual will anchor your mornings. It will be short, repeatable, and strong. It will teach your day how to behave. Your angel stands at the edges of your schedule. Distractions loosen their grip because boundaries gained muscle. Your time starts working for you like a loyal partner. You stop asking chaos for permission to be calm. Calm becomes the policy of your life. Each decision signs that policy with a steady hand. The room you once feared will ask for your opinion. You will speak like a builder, not a performer. People will trust you because you trust your process. Opportunities arrive dressed in ordinary clothes. They look like clear emails, fair contracts, and decent people. They feel like peace, not pressure. You will be surprised by how normal a miracle can feel. It fits your day because you prepared your day. It fits your name because you grew into your name. A mentor's sentence will become a useful tool. You will carry it without repeating it to impress anyone. You will use it when a knot appears, and the knot will open. Your finances start mirroring your focus. Waste fades because attention is expensive. Growth rises because intention is profitable. You learn to make strong no's without anger. A firm no protects the yes that matters. People respect you because you respect yourself. The project that stalled will move like a river after rain. You will push less and guide more. Momentum will replace strain with relief. Your circle refines gently. Some voices step back without conflict. The ones who remain carry courage, honesty, and skill. You will find joy in tasks that used to bore you. Order will make them meaningful. Completion will make them sweet. Your home becomes a workshop for peace. Surfaces clear because your mind cleared first. Every room learns a purpose and keeps it. When pressure tries to hurry you, wisdom will slow your step. Wisdom is not delay, it is accuracy. Accuracy saves energy and multiplies results. A late apology may knock on your door. You will accept it with grace and boundaries. You will continue forward without reopening old wounds. You will notice how often the right thing is the simple thing. Complexity will stop advertising as intelligence. Simplicity will reveal itself as mastery. Conversations that used to drain you will become shorter. You will end them kindly and early. Your hour will be PR. Your past will stop auditioning for a role in your future. You will thank it for its lessons and move on. The new cast is already waiting backstage. You will remember how to celebrate small. A cup of tea can be a victory. A finished checklist can be a holiday. Your angel keeps watch where you cannot see. Roads you never take still get cleared of danger. Strangers still carry you with their kindness. You become fluent in your values. Decisions speak that language without translation. Confusion cannot keep up with that speed. You will see how endings protect beginnings. Doors that shut now prevent later storms. The hallway between them holds your growth. Precision enters your craft like a new instrument. You tune it every morning with silence. You play it every day with care. A helpful pattern repeats: plan, act, review. This loop adds quiet power to your days. It turns effort into elevation. You give your attention in full, then you take it back in full. Nothing owns it without earning it. Everything that earns it grows. You will teach others how to treat you by how you treat your time. They will adjust to your clarity. They will respect your schedule or lose space on it. A message you send will travel farther than you intended. It will bless rooms you never enter. It will open doors you never knock. When comparison reaches for you, gratitude lifts you higher. You see what is present, not what is missing. You build what is possible, not what is imagined for someone else. You will begin to trust your prepared self. Fear had a louder microphone, preparation has a stronger engine. Engines move things, microphones only amplify noise. Your gift stops trying to be every instrument. It chooses its sound and perfects it. Audiences grow because the music is true. The right risk will not feel like a cliff. It will feel like a step. Your foot will know the ground is there. You adopt a pace that can last for years. Urgency becomes a visitor, not a landlord. Endurance becomes a friend, not a rumor. Your name will be attached to reliability. People will think of you and feel safe. They will bring their best because you bring yours. A gentle correction will save you 10 hard lessons. You will accept it without shame. You will improve with gratitude and speed. You stack pages of proof until doubt runs out of paper. Proof in actions, not speeches. Proof in patterns, not moments. Your schedule earns Sabbath as a real practice of rest. Rest will be as serious as deadlines. Renewal will be as planned as launches. You will stop letting emergencies design your life. You will design your life so emergencies are rare. Preparation will be your quiet insurance. The room of your mind grows more chairs for creative thought. Ideas find a seat and wait their turn. Each idea is called by name and given a task. Partnerships form that feel like fresh air. You are not rescued, you are respected. You are not used. You are aligned. You will learn to end meetings with decisions and dates. Clarity will leave the room with everyone. Accountability will follow the calendar home. A new environment will invite you to level up your order. You will answer with better habits, not bigger noise. The room will reward your discipline with more responsibility. You become the kind of person who finishes. Not perfect, but finished. Not flashy, but faithful. Your angel places a quiet shield over your reputation. Lies lose their energy when they touch it. Truth shines through like morning through thin clouds. You practice kindness that does not collapse under pressure. It holds shape and standard. It blesses without being manipulated. A clean notebook will start a clean era. You will write objectives that fit the week. You will cross them out with satisfying lines. Your gratitude stops being general and becomes specific. Names, moments, and measurable help. This precision waters the roots of joy. You realize that peace is not a place you find. It is a structure you build. You maintain it like a home you love. Each day you release one unnecessary thing. A task, a habit, a thought, a fear. The load lightens at a pace you can feel. You will be tempted to prove yourself in a loud room. You will choose to deliver instead. Delivery always outlives performance. Your gift will make room, but your character will keep it. Character is steady even when gifts are tired. Character sits upright when attention stands up and leaves. A moment of silence will reveal your next best step. You will notice it because you listened. You will act because you're ready. The promise over your life matures, not explodes. It expands like dawn, not like fireworks. It lasts because it rests on who you became. You will work beside people who love the craft like you do. Excellence will be the common language. Trust will be the shared currency. The plan that fits will be the plan that breathes. It will flex around surprises without breaking. It will center your mission through every turn. You put your name only on what you can stand behind. Your signature gains value. Your agreements gain power. A door you forgot about will still remember you. It opens because your season matches its key. Timing announces the alignment without noise. You begin to enjoy being a beginner again. Curiosity returns like a friend you missed. Learning stops hurting and starts energizing. You will lead yourself like someone you admire. Clear goals, kind feedback, honest tracking. You become your own steady coach. The quiet part of your life will become loud in its fruit. People will wonder where it came from. It came from mornings that no one saw. You will stop renting your joy to outcomes. Joy will live with you as a decision. Outcomes will visit and find a happy home. Your miracle keeps unfolding with the patience of a skilled builder. It knows where everything belongs. It fits your life the way truth fits a good story. You keep showing up because showing up works. You keep refining because refining pays. You keep believing because belief fuels action. The day will end with a soft confidence. You will close the last task with peace. You will lay your head down unafraid of tomorrow. Tomorrow will meet you with the same steady favor. It will respect the systems you installed. It will reward the order you protect. And as this chapter extends, remember the promise that started it. The message found you and you chose to live it. That pairing is the engine of everything good that follows.